Hi, this is Trey Passer. Normally I would think to put this on my other channel called Views and Opinions, and it is an opinion, but it's more news, I guess, in a way. We found out today that Warner Brothers Discovery has canceled Titans and Doom Patrol. After this fourth season, currently both shows are on a break, and they haven't really told us when they're coming back. The back half of those, those in the fourth season when they're coming back. But I'm assuming maybe March or so. But they haven't really made an official announcement on it, so we don't know. But it's been canceled by Warner Brothers Discovery. But we kind of knew this was coming, especially you know after Warner Brothers Discovery canceled all those CW shows and stuff, and they canceled Stargirl, which really pissed me off. Okay, so I kind of had a feeling that I had kind of a faint hope that maybe James Gunn and Peter Safran would save them, maybe, but I also was kind of realistic in the fact that they would probably be canceled because, like I said, they're trying to reboot everything. So I think this is a logical thing, and I know James Gunn, because I guess somebody asked him, and he said this decision was made before they took over. But I still think he could have saved it if he wanted to. But I think he's just starting over with everything, so he's just letting it go. Okay. Like I said, I've always loved Doom Patrol from the very beginning. It's been a great show from the beginning, in my opinion. The writing is great, the acting, everything. It's a quirky show, but it's really heartfelt, and it's just really good. That I just loved all four. I guess I haven't seen the rest of season 4, but I've loved the previous 3 seasons of Doom Patrol. It's been that good to me. It's been one of the best comic book adaptations for television of all time, in my opinion. It's that good to me. And if you haven't checked it out, you should definitely check out the previous 3 seasons. It's that good. As far as Titans is concerned, I had kind of a love-hate relationship with Titans because the casting has been good on this show. The actors that they picked to play the parts have been really good. It's just the writing has been uneven with the show from the very beginning. With the whole, the costumes looking cheap. People, when it was on the streaming service that's now just a strictly comic book service, it was on there first, DC Universe, and then it got transferred over to HBO Max. But the writing has been kind of uneven on the show. But like I said, the casting has been good. The actors who play the parts have been really good. That's the only thing that kind of held me onto the show, kept me watching the show. Is I like the actors and just hoped it would improve. And I think season 4, at least the first half of it that we've seen so far, actually has been pretty decent. I definitely think it was on its path. Now we got to see what the back half of season 4, the final season, now that we know that it's going to look like. But the first half of the season actually has been pretty good in terms of writing and them being a team and stuff. And again, I've always loved the actors. I think they did a real good job for casting. Brendan Thwaites as Dick Grayson, Nightwing. Robin/Nightwing has been great from the beginning. Anna Diop, who's been Starfire. I know that was kind of a controversial casting of her, but she's been great from the very beginning as well. I really love that character. I love Tegan Croft, who plays Raven, and Ryan Potter, who plays Beast Boy. And I even liked when they brought in, I forgot what's his name, the guy who plays the actor who plays Superboy. I think he's really been good. Again, they've been really good with the casting on the show. I love the actress who played Donna Troy. I'm kind of hoping that she comes back in the second half of the season. Since the show getting canceled, hopefully she shows up in the second part of the season. I know that Stargirl, that character is supposed to have a cameo in the second part of the season as well. And I was kind of praying that Stargirl with that show, which really pissed me off that they canceled that show after 3 seasons. That show was criminally underrated too. Another great show that got canceled. But as far as Titans and Doom Patrol is concerned, I kind of had it in the back of my mind that it's going to get wiped out. I kind of just Stargirl to me came out of nowhere because I didn't expect that to get canceled. I thought it was just a real quality show, and I thought they were going to keep that. But unfortunately, they canceled it after 3 seasons. But as far as Titans and Doom Patrol, if I would recommend, I say anybody go out and get all 4 seasons of Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol has been quirky, great acting, great casting, great writing. It was kind of a reboot of I guess a renaissance of Brendan Fraser, who plays Robot Man, Cliff Steele. He's just been absolutely fantastic on the show. the actress who plays Crazy Jane, Diane Guerrero, she to me should win Emmys for her portrayal of a character who has multiple personalities and all that stuff. She's fantastic. The lady that played Rita Farr, I got her name, April Bowlby, who was on, I guess the most famous thing she was on was 2.5 Men. She was Candy. Yeah, and here on this show, she shows a great range playing a famous Hollywood actress, and just all of the characters. I just loved it. Even the character that plays Cyborg on the show. I've got the actor's name, but he's been great on the show. The guy that plays Negative Man, Larry Trainer, he's been like the show, the casting, the acting, right, the quirkiness of it. It's been great from the beginning. Like I said, Titans has been uneven with it in terms of the writing. It's just that the casting has been great on that show, and so that's what kept me, hanging in there to hope that the writing would get better. And again, this season, I think season 4 has the first half of it that we've seen actually has been pretty decent. So I'm just ashamed that the show's going to wrap up. But I think they said that the producers of the both shows kind of knew that this is a possibility, and I think they kind of filmed it to kind of tie up loose ends, so there's no cliffhangers at the end of season 4 for both shows. So I think at least that's good. And like I said, I'm gonna miss Doom Patrol really, because it's just been really good from the beginning. Okay, and I'm gonna miss Titans too. The uneven writing and everything else. It's been a quality show to me, in my opinion, in terms of the acting on the show and the actors on the show in terms of for Titans. Okay, just that the writing been uneven on that. But I kind of knew it was coming. But hopefully, what I'm hoping is now that James Gunn is rebooting the DC universe, that and he's keeping Robert Pattinson in his own separate universe. I hope the Batman character that he cast, because I know he's gonna have his own separate Batman. I hope that character is not, a little bit older than Superman. That he has a Robin in it, and a Robin, and I want to see that Robin kind of transfer into Nightwing, and maybe he'll have his own version of Teen Titans, which I would or Titans. I would love to see James Gunn do his version of the Titans. I think that would be good. Okay, and I want to see more of the Bat family. Actually, that would be great to differentiate it from Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson's Batman. You can have the DCU Batman, the DC Studios Batman, excuse me. Have him have the Bat family. Have a Robin, a Batgirl. Jason Todd. Tim Drake. I want to see more of the Bat family on that side. So hopefully that happens. But again, I'm gonna have my Blu-rays of the Titans and Doom Patrol, and I'll just treasure them for the 4 seasons I got out of it, and treasure it because hey, I'm a big comic book fan, and even though I was kind of hoping that we'd get one more season out of them, I kind of had a faint hope that it would happen, but I was kind of realistic that I had a feeling. And now I think the same thing, unfortunately, is going to happen with Superman and Lois. I think after this last season on CW that Nexstar bought, I think that's going to get canceled too. They'll let it play out for 2023, and then I think they'll cancel it because he's rebooting the whole DC Studios thing. So I think he'll have his own, he'll have his own Superman. Although I wouldn't mind if Superman and Lois got transferred to HBO Max, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to cancel it after 3 seasons, which is a shame because that show has just so much potential. Superman and Lois, another quality show. Unfortunately, I think it's in a weird space that CW sold it, and then they were already filming season 3, and then Warner Bros. Discovery is canceling everything, so they're in a weird spot, and I think they're going to fall victim to the axe, unfortunately too, which is a shame because that's been a good show. Superman and Lois as well. I love that show. But anyway, let me know what you think of the whole Titans and Doom Patrol being canceled. What do you think of it? Which show did you watch? Did you watch the show? Either show or none at all? But like I said, I recommend you watch Doom Patrol for sure. Titans, like I said, the writing's been uneven, but if you're a big comic fan, you watch it because the actors who portrayed the characters to me were really good. Just as the writing hasn't been up to stuff all the time, but I would definitely recommend you watch it. Okay, I think it's on Netflix. I think it is. Is it on Netflix? I think it might be. So check it out there. It's unfortunate it happened, but I'm a kind of realist. That this was going to happen. I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen. So unfortunately, it is what it is, and I'll just have to push on, and hopefully James Gunn will definitely include a Robin in his Batman, and that Robin will, eventually become Nightwing and have his own Titans team and stuff. I would love to see that portrayed in his 10-year plan. Hopefully that happens. I'm hoping when he announces his 10-year plan that there's a Titans movie, that's coming up. That would be fantastic, in my opinion. Okay, the character tradition, because Titans has been one of my favorite comic books ever since I've read them from, the Marv Wolfman and George Perez run. And when I saw it on, the animated version, I think they came out in the 60s or 70s, the one that they couldn't include Robin in it, the one that had Wonder Girl in it, Flash. I think they had Wonder Girl, Flash, Aqualad, and Speedy in it, and they couldn't include. I don't think they didn't include Robin in it. I think on purpose, because Robin was with Batman back in those TV shows. I think it was Filmation that filmed those, and they didn't include Robin in it because I think he was with Batman and they had their own series, so that's why I didn't include him in there. But I was a big fan of that, and also, like I said, the Marv Wolfman and George Perez run on Titans was fantastic. One of my favorite comic book runs ever, and I, again, loved it. Even on the Cartoon Network, their version of it, and even cartoon, Titans Go. I love all versions of Titans, so that's why I kind of hope James Gunn is going to do that in his universe, have a Titans. Anyway, again, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Bob Views and Opinions. You check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. Please check that out. It's only $5 a month. I have tons of content on there. I have Marvel TV shows on there, DC TV shows, and now I'm having reacting to movies as well on there as well. So check that out as well. Again, follow the link down below to the Patreon. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long, and take care.